Hey guys, welcome back to Auto Repair guys. In today's video guys, we'll show you how to do an oil change on Hyundai Elantra. If you have one from 2011 to 2016 model guys, that generation right here with the 1.8 engine, which is the most common one, we'll show you guys how to do an oil change, what to look for and all that stuff. So we're going to jack up the front end of the car. You have to have the emergency brake on, the car in park. Okay, we use our low profile jack here, 2 jack stands, one on this side, one on the other. Never ever lift the car up and leave it on a jack itself, because if one little bitty seal or ring fails in that jack and you're under the vehicle, it's going to drop on you. We have a video guys how to fix that bumper as well on the channel. We are rebuilding another one now for the Mercedes, okay, right here, so you can check it out how we are rebuilding that Mercedes and where we got it from for really good price at what car auction. So we'll go ahead and jack it up on this side now as well. Okay, we got the jack stand there now. We will let it down slowly. Well, that wasn't so slowly. Okay, so we have the car on jack stands. Now, with a 17mm wrench, okay, we're going to remove the drain plug. You need to have a container to collect the oil. Okay, that's where the drain plug is. Always wear gloves, eye protection as well. Don't ask why we don't do that, guys. We'll have the links for all the tools, parts and oil that we use in the description of the video. So if you need anything, check it out. We'll have the links, that way you don't have to waste time. Okay, this is the drain plug. Okay, right here. And be very careful. If you drove the car, the oil and the engine will be really hot. The exhaust is closed as well, so you might burn yourself even on hot oil. So always, I'll recommend just start the car for a minute or two before you do the oil change and shut it down, so you can avoid burning yourself. Okay, so next we're going to remove the oil filter. The oil has been draining for more than 5 minutes. We don't have anything else, okay, just small drops coming out. So we're going to install our oil plug and get this one tight now, guys. Don't leave it for later, because if you do, you'll forget, and if it gets loose, you will lose your oil and need a new engine. Okay, so 3 things that you'll never forget, you should never forget when you do an oil change. Stay with us and we'll share them with you towards the end to summarize everything. Okay, we got this one tight. Oil filter is on the front side of the engine, okay, right there. So we'll get oil filter pliers, okay, this one right here. We'll get our bucket, so we can collect it and don't make too much of a mess, and we can recycle the oil and the filter later. Never put them in the trash can, guys. Take them to a recycle center. Okay, use gloves again. Don't ask why we don't. Okay, we're getting this one loose now. Okay, it's almost out. Oil dripping everywhere. Okay, we got it in the bucket now. Okay, so this is the oil filter right here. Always make sure that the seal is there, because if not, you'll be stuck on the oil filter housing. Okay, and you don't want to install 2 seals. Okay, you can see it's original Hyundai oil filter right here. Next, we're going to get our Bosch filter. We like using Bosch filters on our vehicles. It's your choice what you use. You can use a Hyundai one. They make different brands as well. Okay, so now you need to get some of the fresh oil and apply on the ring again. You should wear gloves, guys. You can say it one more time. Okay, and when you do that, if you want to avoid dry starts, okay, you can actually fill it up with oil. Okay, in the middle. Okay, don't put here in the holes, right here in the middle. You can fill it up with oil that way. Okay, you can avoid that dry start of the vehicle. Okay, perfect. So now we're going to go ahead install it, and when you install it, just get it tight with both of your hands, okay? But don't use any tools, pliers or anything like that. Grab it with 2 hands and get it as tight as you can, because if you use tools you might punch a hole or get it too tight. Okay, so we'll just go ahead and do that now. And we're almost to the point that we're done under the vehicle. Let's see what else we're going to do. Okay, just getting it tight now. Okay, perfect. Next we will let the car down on both sides. Okay, on this side as well, everything needs to be leveled for the next step. Okay, just a little bit more. So ours is a 2013 model, guys. This is the manual for ours, and you can see right here the capacity. Okay, drain and refill engine oil. It says 4.23 quarts or 4 liters. Okay, right here. You can actually see if you have manual transmission, automatic transmission, and all that stuff. Even though the car asks for 5W20, in the menu you can see that you can apply 530, 1030, depending on the temperature and the climate where you live. So check your menu, guys, okay, for that stuff. So now we are going to get the funnel here in place so we don't make a mess, and we're going to add 4 liters. That's what it asks, or 4.2 quarts. Okay, you can see right here, so we should have only 1 liter left. Okay, right here. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that now. Next, we're going to install the cap. Those are the 3 things you should never forget to get tight: oil plug, oil filter, and the fuel cap. Okay, we're going to wipe the dipstick, measure the oil level. Before we start the car, it might be a little bit too much because the oil filter will still take some. Okay, just barely above the maximum mark. It's recommended not to overfill it because you can do quite a bit of damage to your engine and the catalytic converter as well. Next step, we'll start the vehicle and let it run for about 30 seconds. Okay, next you need to let the car sit for about 5 minutes. After that, you pull the dipstick 5 minutes after you shut the engine down. Okay, wipe it again, and we're going to get an accurate measurement this time now. Okay, and you can see we're between minimum and maximum towards the maximum. So you can add probably just a little bit, like 0.1 quarts or liters. So that way it will be to the full mark, but do not exceed the full mark. And that will, guys, be pretty much the whole procedure. We'll have quite a few videos, guys, more than 200 videos, so make sure you subscribe. We'll take the whole car apart pretty much, so if you need anything, we'll have it. Thank you guys for watching, and see you guys next time.